morning, all of you. Welcome to Science Online class. So, yesterday we discussed about types of synthetic fibers, uh, then characteristic of synthetic fibers, plastics, their features, types of plastics, and their uses. Now, today we will continue our discussion uh, for the rest of the topics. So we will start with plastics as a material of choice. So because of its uh, suitable features, you can see that plastics, they are used for making many different materials that are uh, uh, useful for mankind. So let us discuss those features. So first of all, plastics are light in weight, strong, durable, and cheaper than metals. So they are used for making furniture, parts of vehicles, aircraft, spacecraft, etc. Then plastic do not react with air, so they are almost non-reactive. So they do not react with air, water, and do not corrode. So they are used for making containers for storing many different kinds of materials and chemicals. Even we store pickles in plastic containers. Plastics are poor conductors of heat and electricity. So this is another important feature. So they are used for making electrical wires, uh, as a insulation covering the electrical wires, switches, handles of utensil, kitchenware, floor tiles, fire resistant fabrics. So you can see that plastics, they have lot of good features, and because of that they are so useful to us, and that's why we consider them as materials of choice. So see the pictures where plastic, it can be suitably used because of its feature. So the materials like furniture, then the body of automobiles, then in case of uh, aeroplane, spacecraft, then pet bottles in the kitchen, then sports material, electrical materials, then the handles of um, electric iron, then cooker, frying pan, and also you can see that it is used for, now it is used for making floor tiles. So these are the materials that are nowadays made from plastic, and beside there are many other things which are made from plastic. So this is about the plastic as material of choice, but with the advantages we can also see is that plastic, they pose some threat to the environment. So let us discuss that. So plastic and the environment. So let us first discuss about the materials that are available in the environment and how they are classified. So basically whatever materials that are available in the environment, they are classified into biodegradable and non-biodegradable material, or you can call it as biodegradable resources and non-biodegradable resources. So biodegradable materials are those materials which can be easily decomposed by microorganisms. So this include wood, paper, leather. The non-biodegradable materials are the materials which cannot be decomposed by the microorganism easily. So this include plastic, glass, metals, etc. Since plastic takes several years to decompose, they are not environment friendly and cause pollution of water and soil. So you can see that plastic in that way is not eco-friendly. If plastics are burnt, it releases poisonous gases which causes pollution of air. So plastic, in that way you can see that it can cause air pollution also. So how to reduce pollution caused by plastic? So that can be done by avoiding use of plastic as far as possible. You use bag made up of cotton or jute for shopping. Biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste should be collected and disposed separately. Plastic waste should be recycled. So these are the some ways by which we can reduce pollution caused by plastic. So we should not burn plastic or throw them in open, because in that case if we throw them in open, they will pollute soil, and you can see that they may be carried away by the running water to nearby water body, and thereby causing water pollution. And sometimes you can see that they block the drainage system, and because of that in rainy season, most of the cities, the roads and other places, they get flooded with water. So that is one of the major cause of the flooding during rainy season nowadays in the urban areas. And beside that, you can see that instead of plastic, we can start using cotton or jute bag for shopping, because they are more durable and can be washed also, and can be used for longer, reused. And likewise, you can see that in many places, many states in our country, you can see that they have now banned use of those plastic which is of single, those which are called as single use plastics. So those plastics are banned. Only the plastic which can be recycled, they are allowed to be used. So you can see that here again, one more important thing you need to remember, that we should not even burn the plastic, because whenever we burn plastic, the chemicals, many poisonous chemicals in the gaseous form, they are released into the environment, and that causes air pollution. And air pollution has bad effects on both human beings as well as other organisms. In human beings, it may cause respiratory problems like bronchitis, asthma, and even in severe cases, cancer. So that's why we should avoid even burning plastic. So best thing is that we need to segregate biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste, and it should be disposed of separately, and we should try to recycle plastic as far as practicable. So this is all about the chapter, and in the next class we will discuss about exercise questions, and also on next Monday I am going to conduct a small slip test based on this chapter. So prepare well for the slip test. So for today I will stop here. Good day.